Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I know I haven't done a video in a couple of days. I've been feeling very under the weather. I feel like I'm battling the flu. Didn't even go out for New Year's Eve. I stayed in the bed and was asleep by 10 o'clock. I do still sound like a frog, but anyway, so I wanted to jump on here. I did do a live in my Facebook group about covering angry hormonal um, acne, which even though I'm 41 years old, I'm still prone to it. And so what I did was I used, you can see it right here. I did use one of our brightening, well, it's my brightening highlight, um, and it cancels out green. I mean, cancels out red. It has green in it, so it cancels out red. So I did put some of that on there, and then like on a couple of the other spots, and then just went through my normal beauty routine. I did not use the Bella bronzer as a primer today. I, just kind of went a little bit simple. I did June, no, Sandy. I'm sorry, my brain is all Sandy as my main. And then I did the olive as my contour. And then I went in with some of our Cayman bronzer, which is a powder bronzer, and just went over my contour areas. I have not done my cheeks or lips yet because it's part of this eye look that I'm doing. But with the angry hormonal acne, it I just went in with the brightening to begin with, and then went over it with my main, and then touched it up again with the brightening. I did contour my nose today, which I normally don't do. One of the artists showed a trick the other day about contouring your nose, so I said, hey, I'll try it out. So maybe in the future I will do a video specifically with no makeup, showing y'all how to cover up the ugly hormonal acne that some of us are prone to. And as you can see, my hair is wavy. I put a deep conditioning treatment in my hair yesterday afternoon, and I French braided my hair in pigtails, and I literally just took them out. So they're just kind of all over the place. But anyway, so let's get started. The colors that I'm using are from our advent calendar, but we do have substitutes for those. Um, and so what I'm going to do is, let me see which brush I want to use. First, I kind of want to go in with my crease, and then I'm going to go underneath my eye. The first color that I'm going to use from the Advent calendar is this really pretty kind of like a dark, it's like a mix of like red and brown and purple. It's called Noel, and it was the first color that came out in the Advent calendar. Of course, me being me, as soon as I got my calendar in, I opened it up over a period of 3 days. Um, so I'm just going to lightly tap the Noel because with these products, they are super pigmented. And you can always use more to build it up if that's what you want. And then if you're not looking for a bold look, then you don't have to. So here we go. I'm going to go in with the Noel. And I'm just going into my crease. And I did prep my lids with milk conditioner that we have, just because the color that's going to be going over my lid is a kind of like a sparkle color. And y'all, that's so pretty. I mean, it really is a pretty, pretty, pretty color. And I'm just taking the fluffy end of our eyeshadow brush and just kind of going, over the crease as the transition color. And it is just, I mean, I can't, this was one of the, I fell in love with this color. I just have not used it as much as I did when it first came out. I've been doing, you know, like other looks and stuff like that, Christmas movie looks, everything like that. And then I'm going to take the other end of it, of our eyeshadow brush, like the pencil pointed in, I guess you'd say, and just tap the very end of it. And I'm just going to connect these colors underneath my eye. And like I said, they're buildable. So if you want more, you can have, you know, more color underneath there. You can always add more color, but it's very difficult to take it off once you have it there. That's why usually if I am, I'm just going to take this little bit of residue that I have and just go back into my crease with it. I mean, I'm sure there's not a lot left on there. I'm just kind of going into my crease with it. And then what I'm going to do is take our lovely Saint brush cleanser, which smells like cotton candy. It smells so good. When I was cleaning my brushes the other day, my husband walked into the living room and where I have everything set up where I do stuff, and he was like, "It smells like the fair in here." And he was like, "What does that smell?" And I was like, "It's my brush cleanser." Um, so I mean, it smells so good. But the reason why I'm cleaning it is because when you are using these deeper colors, you want to kind of clean your brush in between. Even though I am going to use the same color on my other eye, I don't want to get more of a deposit on there than I did. I want to start off with a clean brush. And I swear, I wish they would make this like a perfume or something because it smells so, so good. And it's just one little spritz. And then I just wipe it on my towel, just back and forth, just brush it back and forth. And it dries immediately, so it's ready to go. And there you go. You see, this is just a little bit of the staining from the Noel, but it is clean. So I am going, sorry, I screwed up some. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye. I'm just going to take the very end, the fluffy of our eyeshadow brush, and kind of go into the crease with it. Because like I said, this is like going to be our transition color. And I'm just going, sorry, I'm out of y'all's view. And I'm just going back and forth with it. I can't remember if I've said it or not, but I know I sound like I swallowed a frog. I've literally been in the bed for the last 2 days and forced myself to get up, and I did a live in my beauty group, like I said, on covering up angry hormonal acne. And now I'm doing this video for the eyes, and I will just upload this video into my beauty group. Um, and I'm just kind of checking to make sure that they are even, like as in the crease, because I do work off of my phone. So sometimes it is a little bit difficult to kind of see. And I'm half blind. I am half blind, so of course it's impossible to do, your eye makeup with glasses on. Um, and I'm just doing this back and forth. And then like I said, I'm gonna take the pencil end and then drag that under my eye to connect these two colors. I probably should have pulled my hair back in a ponytail. If y'all hear my TV in the background, it's because I'm watching Say Yes to the Dress. Um, they were doing a marathon of 90 Day Fiance, and so they switched over to Say Yes to the Dress. But I hope everybody is enjoying the new year so far. Um, Mine hasn't started out so great. Being sick and everything. And then I'm just going to take the little bit that's left on the pencil end and just go into my crease. And then I'm going to do it a little bit more on the other side as well. Just make sure that they are even. I guess that's my OCD kicking in. And of course, you want your makeup, both eyes to look even. And maybe that's why it takes me just a little bit longer on my videos than some people. But I am, this is something that's new for me. Doing all these different eye looks. So I do take my time and just try to make sure that everything looks the way that it needs to. Now I'm going to spray my brush off again because I'm going into a different color. And the color that I am going to be going into is hot chocolate. And that is, like I said, I'm working with all advent calendar colors. But of course, we do have ones that are very, very, very similar, very close. If you are interested in ordering any of our products, you can just leave a comment and I can get you into my beauty group. Add me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I do reels. I'm on TikTok. Just kind of out there, sharing my love of makeup. I've been wearing makeup since I was literally like 2 years old. I was in beauty pageants from the time that I was 9 months until I was, excuse me, y'all, while I scoot up. From the time I was 9 months until I was 14 years old. Traveled around, that type of thing. So makeup is not something that's new to me, but applying it like this is something that's new to me. Because typically, especially with the whole mask thing, I would just go without makeup. Because you didn't want you tend to get mask breakouts anyways. But since I am on medical leave and at home, even when I do my makeup and I sit at the house. So yeah, but anyways, so this color right here, this really pretty shimmery, like a brownish gold, is hot chocolate. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pencil end and I'm just going to kind of swirl it in there to make sure that I pick up some and then blow it off and then go onto my lids with it. And like I said, I did put the milk conditioner down just to make it pop and bring it out. because even though it does look dark in the tin, which a lot of our makeups do, once you get them on the skin, they really lighten up. And so I am just kind of going back and forth on my lid, just getting it all nice and shimmery since I did not get to go out for New Year's. You know, hey, I'll stay at the house and look all nice and pretty and shimmery. And I had started doing my makeup on New Year's Eve and my hair and everything, because I was going to do a live and on my Facebook, and I got dizzy when I was doing my hair, and managed to get through that, and then was sitting down doing my makeup, and I just could not. And then with us having our dogs, and they are terrified of fireworks, some of them are, and even though they got calming tablets, um, which do help a lot, I feel so guilty about leaving them, especially Georgia R. Pitt. She was shot by the Fulton County Police before we got her, and rescued her. She was my first actual rescue, and that was 6.5 years ago. She was a birthday present um, for me. I got her a week before my birthday, so she was mine and my husband's very first rescue, and we got her together. And she really is terrified of any kind of loud noises, booms, or anything like that. And then another one of ours, she was okay until like maybe 2 years ago when the neighbors were shooting off fireworks, and she refuses to go outside when there's fireworks. So, yeah. Anyways, so I've got the hot chocolate on the lid, which is really, really, really pretty. Let me see if I can zoom in so y'all can see. And no, my thing is not allowing me to zoom in. But I will get up close just so y'all can see how pretty that color really is. The hot chocolate in with the Noel. So pretty. And I see where I've got. And this is why I do my eyes typically before. But it's okay. You can always go in and fix and shape anything that you need to. Now, I am going to spray this down again. And really, I mean, it's one spritz. I've had this bottle for a couple of months, and I actually love it. I mean, yeah, most people will wash their brushes with, soap and water, which I was guilty of doing, or using those brush cleaning wipes. But this right here is just, it's like a game changer. And clean brushes really help with the application of your makeup and all of that. But there I am rambling. Um, so now I am going to go into, and see, it's dry to the touch, it's ready to go. I'm going to go into with this color right here, which is Myrrh, and I'm taking, the pencil brush into the brush, And what I'm going to do is kind of go on the inside of my, and kind of at the bottom. I don't want to say like an eyeliner, but you know, just on the insides of your eyes. And it's another like sparkly color. And I'm just trying to stay like towards the bottom of my lid. And then maybe go up here into my brow bone some. And that is just the residue from placing it on the lower part of my lid. But it's looking really pretty. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And like I said, I'm just kind of staying the lower part of my lid, insides, and then just kind of taking the residue and going up onto my brow bone with it. I have not done my brows yet. There's a reason for that, because I did not want to mess them up. But y'all can see, yeah, I'm putting my face all up in the camera. Y'all can see how pretty it is, that myrrh. But we do have, you know, like I said, we do have colors that are very close and similar. And I think I'm going to take some of that myrrh and go underneath my eye with it. And I'm using, you know, like I said, the pencil end of the eyeshadow brush. It's very important to have good tools when you're doing your makeup. And like I said, I'm just going underneath and a little bit more on the inside. And then go back up into the brow bone. And then I think I'm going to go back in with the fluffy end for the no L, because you can lose some. And which is fine, because if you do, you can always just go back in and go back over where you had it. So that is all that I am doing. Just kind of deepening that color some. Okay. Now, got that done, which I think it looks super pretty. And I'm just kind of taking the bigger end of the buff brush and just going in, and then I'm going to take, actually, where did I put it? I know I had my eyeliner somewhere. Oh, here it is right in front of my face. So I'm going to put some eyeliner on, and this is not a Saint product. This is e.l.f., which I do love e.l.f. products. And I'm just going to kind of very lightly, and it just smooths right on. And then I'm going to smudge this out. And then I'm just going to go like underneath my waterline. Just to kind of give it a pop. And then I'm just going to get it on this side, and then we're going to work on cleaning it up, smudging it out and everything. And okay, and then I'm going to grab a Q-tip and just touch that up because it did get a little bit darker. What I may have to do is go in with my brightening highlight and just get right underneath. Sorry, I was like out of the camera. And I know I see I made like a huge boo-boo. And I'm going to take this Q-tip and just try and get that black off where we had that little boo-boo. I'm telling y'all, I'm not feeling well, so yeah, I'm a hot mess today. Now I'm going to take the pointed end of our multitasker, and I'm just going to kind of smudge and just get it all even and just not quite so harsh. I'm just going to take Q-tip and just kind of clean up where it went a little bit too far up. And then I may even take the fluffy end of a brush and just go back and forth over that black eyeliner. Which really does help soften it up so it's not so harsh. Now I'm just going to take my compact and then what I'm going to do is take my mascara and then we'll do the lip and cheeks. Now I know this is running a little bit over today than what I normally do. And then I'm going to put some underneath my eyes. Sorry. Like I never put mascara on my bottom lid, so the struggle is a little bit real. And here we go. And I still have to do my eyebrows, which will help make this pop even more. And there we go. So there's that. It does have kind of like that smoky effect to it. I'm just trying to clean up. And all I'm doing is just making my eye red. Anyway, so eyebrows. Let's get those on. And all I'm going to do is just, I need to get them waxed. And here we go. And then I use a mixture of Trust and Kohl. So this is Trust and this is Kohl. And all I do is just take the angled end and dip a little bit in Trust and then go a little bit in Kohl. And we start working with them. Let me get my compact. And I'm just starting at the bottom. And then we're going to get that middle part filled in. can definitely see the difference. And then I'm just going to kind of brush to make sure that the shadow is even. Now, we're going to do the same thing with the other side. A little bit of trust, a little bit of coal. Go underneath. And then kind of get in the front. And like I said, I was in an accident, so I've got a scar in my right eyebrow. So, and your eyebrows really don't look the same. They're not identical. They're close, but not identical. But my right one's always a little bit more funky. And I'm just going to brush it through. And there we go. Now, the last thing that we're doing is the lip and cheek, which is going to be this really pretty sandstone right here. And really all I'm going to do is just take my fingertips. And you want to go above your contour. And I'm just kind of, I know I went down a little bit too far. Which can always be fixed. And I'm going to wipe my finger off. I'll take the fluffy end of the blush and bronzer. And I'm just blending this in. Alright, now I'm just going to take my finger. And I'm going to where is this? And here we go, y'all. So this is the finished look. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you watched this whole video, thank you so much for hanging out with me for so long. I did not intend on it going as long as it did, but you know, when you start going, things start happening. So y'all have a fantastic Saturday. I hope everyone is having a great New Year so far, and 2021 is going to be a wonderful year for everybody. Y'all have a great day, and hopefully I will be seeing y'all tomorrow. Bye.